La, 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 YouTube. Welcome to Deathloop. This is a game that. Oh, hold on. Yo, you hear this? Who they got on here? Oh. Hey, yo, this music is fire. Is this copyright? What? Hold on. This is actually kind of nice. I'm kind of vibing in it. But, anyways, welcome to Deathloop. This game is. Have y'all ever played Danganronpa? It is a visual novel game, kind of similar to the Phoenix Wright series, where it's like logic based, so you have to like find the killer and all that. I heard that this game is supposed to be like that, and that there's a full version. I believe this is the demo. It's supposed to be similar to that aspect. We'll be trying that. I don't know how long this game is, but in case it's short, I have another game lined up just in case. So let's get into this one. Oh, wait. Bro, you hear this? This sounds like some Assassin's Creed 2 music from the original developer. Are you not the original developer? Okay. Listen, guys, I found it from the itch.io, so I don't know. Okay, you said who are you? I
How did you
mean,
get here?
okay. Oh, it's voice acting.
You don't remember, do you?
No, I don't remember, but your voice is really soft and soothing. It's like ecstasy in my ear. You open your mouth, but before you can utter a single word, the voice suddenly cuts you off.
Happiness or freedom? What would you choose?
I don't know, man. Listen, I just woke up. Are you what? They're giving me a decision. Happiness or freedom. I mean, that kind of go hand in hand. I just woke up. Can I like brush my teeth, dust the stuff off my eyes or something, man? Wait, happiness or freedom? I mean, what if your happiness is freedom? Low key, I'd rather have freedom.
Hmm. I guess we'll find
Like you
out
could be
soon
happy,
enough.
but like you can't really like you could be happy, right? Quote unquote happy, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're happy. You could just be settling for that, you know. Like I could just be like, oh, it could be worse, so I'm just cool with this, I guess. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're happy. It's just you're kind of content, is what I'm trying to say. But what am I talking about here? Let's get into this. Oh, let me guess. I'm in high school. Oh, hold on. What's this music? Turn this up. Sound like some mid 2000s Evanescence type of music right here. She dressed like she part of the band. Hey, how long are you gonna stand there? You look around in confusion. It seems you're standing in front of a school. So what? I just passed out standing up in front of a school? Snap out of it, weirdo. We're already 15 minutes late. Who are you? Before you can say a single word, the orange-haired girl grabbed you by the arm and dragged you with her. I mean, okay. A few minutes later, the two of you stood side by side facing a packed classroom. The teacher looked at you for a few seconds before facing the class and making an announcement. Attention everyone, today we welcome two new transfer students. Can you do me a favor and introduce yourselves to the class? My name is Mural. This music is really nice, man. I look forward to meeting you all. This sounds like that Newgrounds music. You ever heard that Dim Rain 47? Y'all know nothing about that. Mural, is that how you say it? Mural spoke as she addressed the class. Everyone's gaze turned to you now. You should introduce yourself as well. Who am I? Please left click on the designated white field. Okay. I mean, there you go. Mo. You face the rest of the class and speak. It's very nice meeting you all. Please call me Mo. All eyes were suddenly on you, more precisely on Morale, as the two of you took your designated seats. I'm already messing up. That's right, today is your first day at Sandy High School. Okay. You and Morale moved to the city last week and decided to transfer to this school, so I do know her, okay. This makes complete sense, but you can't help but feel like something is really off here. The teacher let out a long sigh and went on with the lecture. So this might be a long game. A few hours later, it was finally lunchtime. Oh. Can I turn this music up? Hold on. Can I turn this up? Alright, it won't let me turn up the music. Like, I can barely hear it, but I know it's pretty good. I'm heading to the admin office to finalize your registration. Want me to come with? Not like I have an option. That won't be necessary, Mo. You have more important things to do anyway. Oh yeah, like what? This place will be your home for a while, so you should go around and get yourself to your new surroundings. Maybe buy some lunch while you're at it, okay? I mean, yeesh. Looks like Morale didn't feel like waiting in line, so she shoved the boring job into you. See ya. I can't tell if she like happy or like if she's just like being sarcastic. I don't know. Alright, she turned around and left. You could see some of your new classmates wanted to chat with her, but she completely ignored them and left. Okay, what now? Should you head straight to the cafeteria? Or maybe you should wait until the cafeteria clears out a bit. Perhaps you can look around for a bit. Where do you want to go? School or library? I want to go to wherever this music's playing. I want this to be louder. You hear this? It sounds like some Kingdom Hearts music, low-key. I don't know, a little bit. Okay, I'm going to the roof. You leave your classroom and head to the roof. After climbing a few flights of stairs, you finally reach the roof. Oh. What the heck? This is the roof? That's crazy. This looks like this looks like a train station. The view up here is breathtaking, I'll say. You can see the whole city from here, honestly. You keep looking around in awe when suddenly... Oh, you hear this? Hold on, the music's all upbeat now. Seems you're not alone up here. There's someone else. Someone who's lying on the ground. Hold on, what? You slowly approach them while keeping your eye on the surroundings. The more you approach, the closer their face came into view. But for some reason, you can't make out their face. Everything feels distorted somehow. The closer you get to them, the more distorted your vision becomes. You need to get close. How close we talking here? You need to get closer to them. Hey, only then will you be able to make out their face. I mean, like, make out, as in, like, tell what their face is, or make out with their face. I'm just messing, guys. Only then will you be able to tell who they are. Every fiber of your being is suddenly screaming for you to stop, to turn around and look away, to pretend you never came here in the first place. But you continued approaching until they were right there in front of you. What will you do now? I mean, I'm already here. I mean, like, yeah, you might as well continue looking away. Okay. You lower your head and stare straight at their face, refusing to look away. The person lying on the ground suddenly opens his eyes. Wait, hold on. The music was kind of fire. No. Did I die? What the? Oh, God. It's back to this Disney music right here. Hey, how long you gonna stand there? You look around in confusion. It seems you're... Don't tell me I just repeated this. Man, screw it. This time we're gonna go to the schoolyard where there's other people just in case. Hey, this is pretty. After taking a left, and there you finally reach your destination, the school's campus. It wasn't anything fancy, but it looked well maintained, and the trees provided some very necessary shade. However, since most students were already in the cafeteria, the place was pretty much of course it was. Except for one person who was sitting on a nearby bench. Who the heck? Oh, hi. A girl with pink hair and green eyes stares back at you. Did you come here to escape the cafeteria's lunch rush? Yeah, sure, man. Not much of a talker, huh? Wait, I don't think I've ever seen you here before. I'm new. Name's Mo. I just wanted to say hi. How you doing? You know, it's kind of cold out here. Yeah. Today's my first day. I'm sorry, I'm pausing, man. But you hear this music? Oh, I need to wear this with headphones. I didn't expect it to sound like this. Yeah, it's my first day. You got a problem? Yes, I'm a transfer student. I see. Still changing schools this late in the school year is pretty uncommon. You must have had a very good reason to come here. I mean, yeah. Don't worry, I'm not here to judge you or anything. I was a transfer student anyways myself. Alright, I think. You think? Yeah. It's hard to explain. Whoever this creator is, they need to like release the soundtrack. Let me listen to this on like a nice little jog. It's chilly outside, so I'll probably have to go to the gym and just like jog. Listen, guys, I don't like the cold. I hate the cold. I actually hate the cold. Like, I love the heat, but I hate the cold. When I try to think back, the earliest memory I have is standing in front of the school gate, but a person doesn't just show up randomly at a school, right? You two? Oh my god, hold on. So I must have transferred here at one point. Wait. So you two, that's not even how you spell gibberish, but yeah. So you two, huh? Okay. Plot twist, the person that's with me, Morel, whatever her name is, maybe she's like the secretly the Monokuma of this game. You know, like in Danganronpa, you got the little black and white teddy bear. He was the mastermind. Not the mastermind, but he was like the whole in charge of this whole thing. So maybe that's what the person I was with is. I understand. You do? I appreciate it, even though I know you're just trying to be polite. Ha ha. The name's Naz, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Naz reaches her hand to shake yours. You shake her hand and introduce yourself. Mo, huh? That's an interesting name. It's just a nickname. My god, this music. I don't think I've ever met anyone in this school with the name Mo. So what if my name was just Naz? The girl lets out a dry laugh and stands up from the bench. Anyway, thank you for listening to my crazy talk, Mo. I hope we run into each other again. Yep, she waved goodbye and then left. At least I didn't die this time. You stood there for a few seconds before deciding to head to the cafeteria, okay? So I guess I won't be getting to the other game. After that weird encounter, you finally arrive at your destination. What do you mean, weird encounter? You could have... Oh, okay. It's time to stand in line and buy lunch for you and Morale. However, no matter where you look, the cafeteria is completely empty. Not a single student around. This makes no sense. Even though you did not show up late to avoid the crowd, even though I did show up late, I'm sorry, it's still lunchtime. The school cafeteria should not be empty right now. You keep looking around in confusion when someone suddenly appears in front of you. Okay. It's you, Cece. Oh god, it's really you, Mo. Oh my god, somebody knows me. Cece suddenly jumped on you and gave you a tight hug. How did you get here? Sorry, it's kind of throwing me off. I'm not trying to like criticize the person who wrote this. It's just kind of throwing me off because of how everything in text is like past tense. So it's kind of like they're saying instead of giving me a hug, they're saying they gave me a hug, and it kind of throwing me off for some reason. I don't know. It's just a little pet peeve of mine. I know I'm not one to talk. I make a lot of grammatical errors and stuff, but you know that's just me. Anyways, how did you get here? I'm super happy to see you again, but I don't understand. How are you here? Let me guess. Do I not know who this person is? You're in complete control. You're you. This music, man. Oh man. How you gonna develop this game and not have an option to turn up the music, man? What's wrong with y'all? You want this Popo Cola? Cece stares at you in confusion. Her expression displayed both happiness and fear. It seems she's hoping you'll give an answer to your question and put her mind at ease. However, I have no idea what the heck she's talking about. So you simply take a step back and explain everything that's happened to you so far. Really? So you just found yourself at the front gate of the school, just like that. You nod your head. What about before that? How did you get here? How did you find this? Before Cece could even finish her word, a loud voice interrupted your conversation. Yep, I figured she was gonna show up. I don't know, guys. I don't trust her. Good, you're both here. I finalized your registration, Mo. What you mean, both? Congratulations, you're officially a candidate now. Candidate. Don't worry, I'll explain everything soon enough. But first, let's get the other candidates in here. She spoke as she snapped her fingers. She went like... Suddenly, 6 other people showed up in the cafeteria. Hey, it's Naz. What's good, man? How you doing? I like how you got the same exact pose as the person like before you. Oh, look, I like how everybody just got their hand on their hips. Who are you, man? You look like you... This don't look like the right game for you. I think you belong in like a dating sim or like something else. Hassan. Yo, dude, how did I teleport to the cafeteria? Did I finally awaken my superpowers? Oh, he's slow. He a super slow man. Dude, I don't think you belong in this game. I think you belong in a different one. This must be part of the test. Keh. Okay, at least you got a different pose. Oh, wow! That was so cool, it says 0. I felt like I was floating in space for a moment there. Teleport me again. Okay. Carmine. Carmine? Carmine. What? I feel, what? Carmine, right? Carmine. Whatever. Teleport? Okay. And then Jack. Dot, 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 dot. Okay. Oh, you hear this? First, let me congratulate you on all surviving the first trial of the game. See, I told y'all. The first trial? Oh my god. Bro, that is goosebumps right there. I mean, it's giving me goosebumps, but it's also sounding like the intro of Goosebumps, the show. Yes, every person in the school is a potential candidate, right? So, I assume, you know, what happened with Naz and me also happened with the rest of the students. They just popped up here magically, and they were also transfer students, I'm guessing. I say was because except for you 8, the rest have been killed off. What? The school was set specifically for this trial. You were all transferred here, and your memories were manipulated. Yeah, I imagine. Those with a weak will, with a pitiful presence, the observers of this world simply accepted their new reality and went on with their lives. They attended classes, stood in line at the cafeteria, and enjoyed a carefree high school life. Not once stopping or wondering how did they get here in the first place. Oh, that's the trial. Okay, curiosity. Pitiful NPCs. However, you 8 were different. Telling me out of like 200 plus students, only 8 people decided maybe we should just like not go to school, to the cafeteria. You saw through this fake existence. You refused to look away and accept this sweet lie. You questioned your reality, and for that, you're still alive. For now, at least. However, the game has just begun and your continuous survival is not yet assured. After all, only one of you 8 will leave this place alive. I agree. Why are you doing this? You're playing a pretty sick game, little girl. You got a whole suit on. What if they said, hey, you were here for a job interview and then they just lied? I mean, he's looking like he's here for a business proposition. Who do you work for? She worked for Disney, man. You hear this music? She the one playing these keys. You two are asking the wrong questions, or rather, you're asking them at the wrong time. Hi, you're so right, orange daughter. They should be asking you about the second trial. Correct. The second trial? I guess since she called this the high school experiment, the first trial, then that can only mean there's going to be more. Correct. Carmine. I don't know how to pronounce it. Carmine? I'm gonna say Carmine. Bro, you hear this music? What? And it slowed down. They say dun 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 dun. Almost, yeah, man. Get out of here with that, man. Y'all hear this? Oh my god. The second trial is the real main event. I'm sorry, I'm slurring my words again. It's the real reason why you are all here. In order to pick the winner among you, you 8 will be playing a certain game. The game has many names in different iterations. However, the most common name for it is the werewolf. Yeah, okay, so it is like that. Danganronpa, I believe. Oh, dang. They got cussing in this. Is this some sort of joke? You want us to play a children's game? I mean, are you guys not children? I won't take it lightly if I were you, Jack. The second trial might be based on the werewolf game, but the consequences are very real. You won't be role-playing around. You will become the roles you're given. I mean, she did just teleport all of you to here, so she clearly got some powers. Roles? Standing among you right now is a real killer. He or she will target and seek your death without any hesitation. Your only chance of survival is exposing the killer and voting them off at the end of the day. Yeah, so basically like Among Us, Danganronpa. I was gonna say Phoenix Wright, but no, it's just I guess kind of. Anyways, standard werewolf rules. Sorry, that's a lot of W's. However, in addition to the killer and innocent role, there are 3 additional special roles. Y'all ever played Raging Loop? It's kind of like that. That's what I should have said from the beginning, because like they had these people in quick little rant. But yeah, in Raging Loop they had like a killer. They had like a person who could like shield somebody from getting killed. Only one person. They had like twins in here that could know who is who. I think they were called monkeys, right? They know who the other one was, so they know they weren't the killer. And then there's like one that could like, what was it? Was it the crow? Was it the spider? Yeah, I'm yapping, but I'm sure there's gonna be like counterplay to this. First, the guardian angel role. Yeah, see, that's like, I think that's the spider, right? And Raging Loop, right? The person who could shield somebody from like getting killed. The person with the guardian angel role will be able to choose and protect one other person each. Yep, see, look at that. They just like that. Y'all gotta give me a like for that one. If the guardian angel chooses to protect the person the killer targets, then congratulations. And if not, well, whoop-de-doo. You have managed to prevent the killer from claiming their victim. So what happens if they choose like the killer? The second role is the vigilante role. Oh wait, that was it. That was the last one. I think it was the snake. Which one? I believe they had the power to like to check to see if this person is the killer. Every night they would like put it under their pillow and be like say Moral. They would check and be like, is she the killer? And then it would come back the next day. And then there was like one more, I think was like the crow or something, where if the person who gets killed or voted off, right, they can check to see if that person was actually a killer or not. But yeah, enough about that. The vigilante role target. So aren't they the killer then? What? I mean, that means you would have 2 killers. However, targeting and killing anyone who is not the killer will result in a vigilante killing themselves. Pretty fair trade-off if you ask me. I mean, they don't have to kill, right? Finally, the third and last role is the detective role. The person with the detective role is able to investigate one person each night to determine if they are the killer or not. Yep, so that's like the snake. However, convincing others about your findings without exposing your role to the killer is a whole nother matter. As you can see, each role has its advantages and disadvantages, ensuring a fair trial. Now, to end this explanation, I would like to remind the killer that targeting someone during the daytime is completely forbidden. Breaking this rule, or any rule for that matter, will result in the offender being immediately killed. Okay, well, I mean, what if they just break the rule? Are we all free to go? Every single one of you is implanted with a small chip in your brain. The chip is completely attached to your optic nerve and is able to witness anything you see. Upon discovery of any rule infringement, the chip will automatically release a powerful... Yeah, okay, so it'll kill me, basically. You planted something in our brain? Plot twist. I feel like somebody's gonna be like, no, I don't believe what you're saying. And then they're gonna be the first, like, the first example, and they're gonna die right in front of us. That's what happened in Danganronpa. I'm not trying to spoil it, but that's what happened in Danganronpa. As long as you don't break the rules, you have nothing to worry about. Oh, I forgot about you. Who are you, Cat? Now, unless you have other questions about the game, I will be seeing you all at sunset. Okay. You kept following her until your gaze suddenly... You kept following with your gaze until she suddenly stopped and turned around. She was looking back at all of you, but you could swear she was looking straight into your eyes. She wants me. Welcome back to the Null game? What you mean, welcome back? She wants me. What's this? Do I click on it? Oh, is this an animation? Oh, we fighting through the cosmos. Oh, this is new ground sounding music. What is happening? Over here having planets destroying each other, imploding and exploding, when we over here trying to solve a killing case. What kind of crap is this? What the heck? Why are we just seeing all this stuff about the planet? What does this got to do with the Earth? Oh. So I'm guessing this is a sequel, or like they did this before. Okay, interesting. Null. 2. Okay. So it's called Null?
Or freedom? What would you choose?
I just told you, I chose freedom. Is that the end? You lift your head to the mighty blue sky while trying to process what happened. I'm just curious to see who dies. When suddenly a voice brings you back to reality. Hey, are you okay? Oh, okay, I thought that was the end. That would have been a perfect place for the demo to end, but okay. You look back at Cece and nod your head. The Null game is happening again, huh? And by the look of it, this one is even more messed up than the last. Not only is this game's host different this time around, but so are the participants. Or at least some of them. Okay, I didn't play the first one, so I don't know what's happening. The setting is different too. Why Sandy High School out of all places? Why morale? Why her? Why do you care? Like you knew her for more than 5 minutes. Why a version of his daughter? Huh? Who? Sorry, Mo. I didn't mean to confuse you. After all, Cece suddenly approached you and held your hand. You have no idea how happy I am to see you again. You have no idea how long I've waited for this. Mo! We're finally together again. Is this my girlfriend or something? Cece leaned forward as she holds tight around your hands, Wen. Yeah! What's happening here? Very shameless. Very shameless. Cece let go of your hand and faced Zero. What do you want, weirdo? Don't be like that, Cece-chan. Oh my god. There's nothing wrong with forming alliances. It's the only way to survive this game, right? Right? And what better way to cement an alliance than a pretty heated kiss, huh? You know, that is true, though, now that I'm thinking about it, because I don't know who this person is, but she seems to know me, so for all I know, she could be manipulating me right now, trying to, like, get in my good graces. She may be like, oh, he doesn't remember what's happening? Okay, this is my perfect opportunity to manipulate him. That's not what we're doing. Sure, Cece-chan. I'll get off your hair. I didn't mean to block you or anything. Have fun. Wink, wink. Zero then waved her hand and left. You watched her leave until she left your sight. She's no less a freak as a participant. But she's right about something, Mo. This no game has officially started. Alliances are bound to be formed, and sooner or later this game will spiral into madness again. We need to escape early this time. Trust me, Mo. Okay, so were we in the first game or something? This is the only way to truly survive this game. You look back at Cece and nod your head. First, we should start by searching the school. Or maybe you can just, like, you know, escape? They didn't say anything about, like, escaping. And they didn't tell us, like, what the rules are. Where do you think we should start? How about we leave? The school gate. The school gate? I doubt that Psycho will leave the gate wide open, but I guess it's worth a try. Walking side by side, you head to the front gate. However, the place was completely empty. It's open! The gate is open! Cece slowly approached the gate and took a step outside, but then, just like I thought, an invisible barrier. It probably surrounds the whole school. It does. Oh, look, you're here too. Nas? Cecilia? Okay, yeah, CC is easier. What are you doing here with Mo? Huh? Do you two know each other? Yeah, we met a few hours ago at the schoolyard. Is that so? Why she look like that? I guess my gut feeling was right after all, huh, Mo? There is more to this school than what meets the eye. Of course, I never expected this. A death game. Does that lunatic seriously expect us to kill each other? Wait, about what you said before, how do you know the invisible barrier covers the whole school? Obviously, she just checked. Yeah. The whole perimeter is walled up. I first believed the barrier was like some super transparent glass, so I tried to dig underground, create a tunnel to the outside. However, the barrier extends underground too. The barrier is no glass, it's no substance I've ever seen before. It's almost like it's not a barrier at all. What are you trying to say? Dang, this music, man. I'm about to fall asleep to this, man. Look, she is too. She's like, oh my god, let me absorb this. She's vibing out. Nothing, I'm just spewing gibberish. I'm gonna continue searching around. Oh. This kind of sounds like Near music. Or, you know, like Near Gestalt or Automata. That's what it sounds like. I suggest you two do the same. Okay. Oh, I guess the music disappears with her too. That's cool. She's an interesting person, isn't she? Yes, she always was. Why am I so quiet? Alright, Mo, let's search somewhere else. You nod back and leave the front gate. You spend the next few hours investigating the different classrooms of the school, but much like every room in the place, it is completely abandoned. All of those students who once roamed the halls are completely gone, almost like they never existed in the first place. You look through the window, the mighty blue sky suddenly turned orange, signaling the end of day. It's already sunset. Cece holds your hands as you two stare at the window. It's okay. You did your best. We did our best. What did we do? What's gonna happen now? We'll face it together, okay? Just you and me. This is like setting it up to where she's either about to die first or be outed as the killer, I swear, because in games like this, they always want to take your happiness immediately. Like always. Cece tightens her grip on your hand. Behind that beautiful smile of her, you could sense fear. You can sense an immense fear that will shatter the very fabric of reality if it ever comes out. But it's not a fear for her life. It's not a fear of death, of the unknown. It is a fear for you. For your existence. For your future together. I'm telling you, she down bad for me. You hold tighter to Cece's hand as a strange feeling suddenly shocks your sentences. Next time you open your eyes, you find yourself standing in the cafeteria. But you're not alone. Cece and the rest of your companions are all there. But most of all, she is here too. Oh, here comes her theme. The Goosebumps theme. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, it's this guy again. Hey, Moral. I don't know what strange trick you guys are using for this teleport thing, but it's really making me nauseous. Can I talk with one of the executive producers about it? I can't have the cuties at home seeing me puke on live TV. Wait, it's filmed? Yeah. Now that you're all here, allow me to explain the voting process. Standing among you right now is a killer. Starting tonight, the killer will claim a victim with each passing night. So, is it just like, what happens if the killer gets found now? What will happen then? Because she's saying only one person can survive. So, if the killer gets outed, is there like going to be a new one the next day or something? The voting process is your main way of finding and eliminating the killer. The process is simple. You simply discuss the situation among each other and then vote. Each one of you gets to vote, and the person with the highest number of votes gets eliminated. Any questions? By eliminated, you mean killed, right? Whoever gets the highest number of votes will be killed. Affirmative. This is insane. You really expect us to send someone to their death? Also, she's saying that somebody is a killer, but nobody's died yet. So what do you mean? Like, if anything, we would be the killers. You can always choose to vote on no one. However, that would only benefit the killer, of course. We don't care. We're not going to play your sick game. We're not going to kill anyone. What do you mean by we, Nazi-chan? Yeah, she got crazy eyes. Don't go around forcing your own opinion on the rest of us. That's not cute at all. What? I agree with the blonde woman. Not making a choice is a choice in itself. If this killer truly exists, then doing nothing will send one of us to certain demise. I feel like if they wanted to make this more realistic, they would have had someone die just to prove and to show the severity of the situation, but that's just me, because I'd still think this is like nonsense until I see an actual body. What about the special roles? Cece, who barely spoke until now, suddenly interjected. It seems the rest of your companions are also surprised by this. Also, who is this and that? Do they know? What about them? What if the people with the special roles step up right now? That would narrow down the list of suspects. I wouldn't. Great idea, CC-chan. There are 8 of us here. If we eliminate the people who play special roles and only 5 or... No, that's not what we're saying at all. Even if we vote randomly, then there will still be a 20% chance of voting for the killer. That's like pretty high, right? Right? I agree as well. No, because if you vote wrong, them people are gonna be next. They're gonna be the ones killed. You know, I think they can only kill one person a night if it's like Raging Loop. If somebody dies, if they vote the wrong person, then the killer's gonna go after who's the most important, because y'all gave the roles away. Any kind of advantage we can use will be very helpful. The people with the special role should step up. Carmine spoke as she faced the rest of your companions. Seconds passed and then minutes, but no one stepped forward. Yep, at least they're smart. Come on, guys. We can't have dead air. This will mess up the ratings. A few more minutes passed, but again, no one stepped up. This is a waste of time. Don't be so hasty, Morale-chan. How old are you then? Keep calling everybody Chan. Are you like a senior? This is super duper important to us, so just wait a bit, okay? We can wait all night and nothing will change, because the special roles haven't even been assigned yet. Why didn't you say nothing then? Unlike the killer role, the special roles are only assigned during the first night. That's when you start using them after all. So this moment, none of you have a special role yet. Then why didn't you... Okay, you're just toying with us. Oh, I see. You were trying to bait the killer, huh, CC? Huh? Bait the killer? By declaring that the people with special roles will narrow down the suspect list, she was basically saying that whoever steps forward will be seen 100% innocent. She was hoping that they would tempt the killer to falsely claim that they had a special role, and since the roles haven't been assigned yet, that would immediately expose them as a fraud and end the game. An impressive strategy. However, it seems the killer is smarter than what you gave them credit for, CC. Or perhaps you're the killer and this whole thing was just a diversion to make the others trust you. Perhaps I'm playing right into your hands. Why are you acting like you playing the game too? I have no idea what just happened. This is too confusing for the average viewer. Let's just get to the voting part already. That's where the ratings are. I'm gonna just keep going until somebody dies and then I'm gonna end the gameplay. For once, I could agree with the delusional creep. Discussion time is over. When you hear your name, please step forward and announce your vote. Wait, we have to call them out? Oh my god, this is... I don't want to do that. What if... But like, you know what? I'm voting for Mo here. And then it turns out he's not the killer. That's gonna be like some real bad blood between them. The first to go was Nas. I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna take someone's life like it's nothing. I'm voting no one. Suit yourself. You're up next, weirdo. Miro spoke as she pointed at Hassan. My moment to shine. Yeah. He is a weirdo, ain't he? The true definition of a Sigma male and the future winner of this game, will vote for you. Nas. With exaggerated movement, Hassan pointed at Nas. What? Me? Of course. Ever since the start, you have been doing nothing but trying to push us not to vote for anyone. And who would that benefit more than the killer? So my vote goes for you, Nas! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. No hard feelings though. We gonna kill you after this, man. You're a lunatic! Sure is. They always gotta have the femboy, the feminine looking character, the femboy be the lunatic. Seeing no clear suspect, Carmine chooses to vote for no one. Meanwhile, Zero lets out a giggle and declares she will follow Hassan's lead and vote for, oh no, Nas. Jack, oh, dang, no Nas. Cece on the hand let out a sigh and voted no one. So what happens if we vote for no? So what happens if no one gets more votes than Nas? Do we just like? Does she live? You and Ke left now. All right, it's your turn now, Ke. Who will you be voting for? Myself. Okay. Ke declared with a hushed, low voice. What? I vote for myself. The whole room stared at Ke with baffled expressions all over their faces. There's always one. Are you insane? Fine, whatever. Morale suddenly moved her gaze and faced you. You're up last, Mo. Declare your vote and let's end this for today. Well, I'm not voting for Nas. Everyone's gaze turned to you. It seems they all understood the current situation. Even Hassan. With Nas getting 3 votes and no 3 votes, your vote was sealed the deal. Your vote will determine everything. Of course. You close your eyes and take a deep breath. CC was right. The situation did spiral into insanity pretty quickly. There hasn't been any murders yet, but someone is already on the chopping block. Whether you believe Nas is the killer or not is completely up to you. You get to choose. You get to vote. So what will it be? Oh. Vote on myself. If I vote anyone but Nas, if I vote anyone but no one, Nas dies. So, wait. So what happened? Question. So what happens? It seems to be a draw, right? So what if the draw doesn't get like solved? Is what I'm trying to say. Like, there's 3 votes for her, 3 votes for no one. So if we don't, if I waste my vote and don't vote for either, does that mean like, what does that mean exactly? I'll vote on no one. I know it's probably stupid, but you can't be forcing this on me so early, man. Okay, the result is pretty clear. No one will be voted off tonight. Looks of relief appear on the faces of some while others look completely annoyed. Morale let out a long sigh before continuing to talk. Now let's go over nighttime rules. Every single one of you have been allocated in a room in the school dorms. Leaving your room during nighttime is strictly forbidden and will result in immediate deletion. This, of course, excludes the killer. Also, as the killer, you are free to roam around the school and target 1 victim per night. Participants with special roles are also technically allowed to leave their rooms during the night. That's pretty freaky. Oh. And so is the song. If there are no questions, I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. Goodbye. Morale gave you one last look before she snapped her fingers and suddenly disappeared. The room fell silent once more, but then someone suddenly approached you. Hey. Nas looked at you with a smile on her face. I want you to know that I have no doubts. I have no doubt you'll make the right choice, Mo. Beneath those hollow, empty eyes lies a genuine person. A kind person. Are you talking to me? I thought I was monologuing. I realized the moment I laid eyes on you. Yeah, I know you want me. There's a huge line. I won't forget this, Mo. I promise. Nas then approached you and gave you a tight hug. See you in the morning. That's if I live. Oh, it's music. Okay. You're quite the ladies' man, Mo. Let's hope your little decision doesn't come back and bite you in the butt later on. Ciao. It probably will. Zero ruffled your hair and skipped out in the cafeteria. Yes. Yo, Mo. You might be the MVP tonight, but it's not over yet. I will not let you upstage me in the popularity polls, nor will I let you snatch the victory. I will be the one to win the game show. Just you wait. Hassan left. That degenerate is a cancer on society. CC looked at Hassan in disgust, in disgust before facing you. Anyway, the first day is over. Oh, whoops. What the heck? I accidentally clicked on something. We did what we could for now. Let's head out. Come on, can somebody die already, man? I gotta know if this is like worth investing or not. A few minutes later, you were looking through the window. Who? Who? The 3 stars of the summer triangle. Your mind rushes back to the event in the cafeteria. Thanks to you, no one got voted out today. However, that means the killer still runs free, and tonight they'll be able to target their first victim. A victim that could easily be you. Mo? Oh, what is this? This is creepy. Am I okay? They gonna play this Disney music? This looks like something out of like Resident Evil, man. You nod your head. Do you regret your decision? Do you think you should have voted for Nas? No. Good. Never regret your choices, Mo. Cece suddenly approached the window next to you and lifted her gaze to the sky. Choices make who we are. One choice leads to another, and by the time you realize it, you have made so many choices. You have branched so many times that your point of origin looks no different from a distant star in the night sky. But that's the beauty of choices, Mo. It's freedom. Hey, that's what I voted for. Endless, pure, and unshackled freedom. And that's not what I'm getting right now, by the way. Maybe they lied to us. Happiness is not possible. It never was. It doesn't matter what you achieve. It doesn't matter what you get. You will always want more. You'll always desire something out of your reach. You will always struggle, and you will never be happy. Never. Oh, okay. But that's okay, because freedom is different. Freedom is obtainable. You may not control your point of origin, or the end. You may not control how you were born, or how you die. But everything in between can be yours. Every choice can be yours to make. This is what truly matters, Mo. This is what truly matters to me, to you, and to us. I mean, why are you speaking for me like I don't have a mind of my own? But I mean, thanks, I guess. Cece approached you with only a few feet separated between us. The killer will make their choice tonight, but that won't matter because you'll be dead. Whatever happens tonight will happen. Do you understand, Mo? Not even death will separate us anymore. Cece leaned over and kissed you on the cheeks. Cheeks? Plural? What kind of cheeks we talking here? You mean face cheeks, right? Alright, she waved her hand and walked into her room. This place is scary. You stood in the hall for a few seconds before walking inside your room. So I got a question. Why didn't we just quintuple team morale, or all of them? There's like 9 of us. Why didn't we just all beat her the heck up and then just kill her ourselves, and then we could just leave the school? I mean, like, she didn't seem threatening to me, but okay. A dark, creepy bedroom greets your eyes. This looks like a hospital bed, man. You look around and nothing feels out of place, but every fiber in your being is screaming for you to get out, to run away and get as far away from this room as you can. However, you know the rules. Leaving the room during nighttime will result in immediate demise. You approach your bed and lie down. So how do I save this game? Oh, okay. There's a save option. But then, I'm the detective. Let's go. A word suddenly flashes through your eyes. Detective. The word detective special role. It seems that's the role you got. You're able to choose one person each night in the bed. Wait. Hold on. That's not good. Using this special role, you can determine if they are the killer or not. So the real question is, who? Who will you investigate? Easy. I know who I'm going to investigate. I'm going to investigate the person I saved. You decided to investigate Nas. You lie down in bed. There is nothing else you can do but wait. Wait and hope. Hope that you wake up from your slumber and see the light of day. Hope that the killer won't talk. I should have saved this before. I did this, man. But all right. And end your existence tonight. Hope that this isn't the end. You empty your head off into those thoughts and surrender your fate to the night. Like Cece said, whatever happens tonight will happen. Oh, I'm scared. Hi, Birdie. Imagine if the game just froze. Hello? Okay, that was weird. I thought the game froze for a second. That was weird. That was weird. Innocent. Oh, she was innocent the whole time. It appears to be the result of your special role. Nas was innocent all along. A sudden knock on the door startles you. You get up on your feet and approach the door. Good morning, Mo. I'm so glad you're okay. I should have investigated her low-key, but I mean, it's fine. I'm alive. Cece came closer and gave you a tight hug. Cece's smile suddenly disappears. We have a situation. Who's dead? You follow after Cece as you move through the hallway until you reach a certain dorm room. You can sense some of your companions standing outside the room, and the whole atmosphere is extremely tense. Cece gives you a slight nod as you two walk inside. Ooh. Hold on, this music sounds like that song Burden by Opeth. However, you can't see anyone in the room. Cece notices your confusion and speaks. The body is not here anymore. Morales snapped it away and gave it an autopsy report instead. However, we had a good look at the body before she did. Oh, it's Jack. Jack is the victim. Dang, they killed that dude. Dang, Mr. Business Casual. The image of a well-dressed man sporting a cold look crosses your mind. For some reason, you can't picture him as a victim. I've already searched the room. There isn't anything interesting in here. Well, I'll be searching. Let's head out. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the gameplay here. My voice is getting kind of tired. This is a long game, surprisingly. I kind of like it, but I think I'll finish it, though, since it seems like it won't be a long game. But yeah, this was, I guess, Null 2. Let me save this. Alright, so, yeah, this was Null 2. Really fun game. I kind of got into it, but my voice is tired, so I'll see what happens next week. Next time. So I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Goodbye.